Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you for clicking. This is episode 53 on Mr. Bright Project. Alright, so once again, I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for making quality time to watch my videos. Please do drop me your comment, your suggestions, or anything that you feel that is not going well. Please do so. Drop your comment, send me an email so I could correct it. Alright, so in your view is my first floor plan layout. Okay, I have a 4-bedroom ground floor, and on the first floor I decided to go with an apartment. The purpose of this is for a generational income, such that I could make money at my old age, yes. And therefore I urge each and everyone in diaspora right now, if you have an opportunity and you have a land in a prime area, please don't build a mansion. Okay, don't build a mansion. Take your time, build an apartment, something that will bring you some returns whilst you're away. Probably when you are sleeping, you're making money. And then find a land outskirts of the city and build your dream house right there, whilst the one in the prime area is making money for you. So these are the 3D of my house. So previously, from episode 52, we started off with the roof formation, which is the roof canopies and the roof slab. Okay, yes, so the steel benders were done, and I needed the carpenters to come and do the boarding of all the external. Okay, and then the plumber would come to do the rain gutters. So as you can see, my plumber is right there, Mr. Frederick Owusu, a very professional plumber. Okay, very diligent, polite, and honest. Okay, so he's installing all the rain gutters. Okay, from the slab. So from the slab, my slabs stretch around 40 feet, and I wanted to do rain gutters in between. But at a point, I realized that I just have to put it at the back, so that we'll slope the slab from the top all the way to the back, such that when it rains, it will pour into the gutters, and then it will fall back into the rain gutter itself. So this is the rain gutter, which is about 3 feet, or let's say 2 feet 6. You understand? Yes. So from your extreme right hand side, that is a slab, and where he's working right now is the gutter itself. You understand? You will understand when we do all the casting. So I spent some, I bought some few things, and let us go through the expenses. Now, the previous, in episode 52, the total expenditure there was 92,706 Ghana cedis, 8 pesos. And now I have to buy the plumbing pipes for the rain gutter as being shown right now. Okay, 2,841. I bought board. Okay, I will show you the board, what they have to do with the board. So I bought the board in total 1,435. I bought cement, okay, 50 bags. That is giving me almost about 5,000 Ghana cedis. And bought Dr. Fix-It. I bought 2. Okay, one was going for 650 Ghana cedis near Kaswa. So I bought 2 of them, giving me 1,300. And I bought cyberboard, DPM, plywood, nails. Again, earlier on I bought the board at 1,435. Again, I have to add an additional cyberboard with a DPM, the plywood as well, together with the nails, estimating at 2,824 Ghana cedis. And then I bought blocks. Okay, I did mention in episode 52 that right after the casting of the rain canopy or rain gutters, we are going to lay blocks. So I bought 700 blocks, constitute to 5 cedis, 60 pesos, 6 inches hollow. Okay, no, it's 5 inches hollow, sorry, giving me a total of 3,920. So my total expenditure now is 17,320. Adding that to my previous expenditure is giving me 110,026 Ghana cedis, 8 pesos. We are not done yet. So you can see that the carpenter have placed a board on the external. Okay, yes, that is to cover that portion, which is all the external part of the canopy. Okay, we are going to do same for the inside. It's going to serve like a gutter. So we're going to put the board at the back and then at the front. Are you with me? Based on how the iron rods have been raised up, it's kind of a gutter. On the left hand side it's a concrete, and then on the right hand side too there's a concrete. So I'll be showing you all of that so that you can understand where I'm coming from. So the rain gutters have been laid out through the canopy and connected through a pipe that is leading from the ground all the way to the top. You understand? In case anybody needs my steel fixer, Mr. Isaac Gomado, a fantastic steel bender, superb. Okay, there's no other. Very honest, very straightforward, fast working, very sincere. He doesn't joke with his work. Okay, it's so much. So you can see that the pipe, we use a reducer here because I'm using 2-inch pipe to take the water down. Okay, so as you can see, everything has been designed in a way that I don't want any water to stay on top of the roof. It might not be 100%, but at least I'm trying to avoid water from staying there. You understand? And then the electrical works also have to get done. If you look at the areas where this is where we are going to put the poly tank, the solar water heater system, all the air conditions. Okay, there are 2 platforms. This is for one apartment. Okay, if you go to the far end, there's another platform there which will serve for another poly tank for the other apartment. You understand? So pre-informing them to do all of this pipe, this is a service line, which is the green line, is hot and cold, okay, or supply, which will bring water from the ground floor all the way to the poly tank. You understand? So these are all the rain gutters, electrical pipes being laid, and we are getting ready to cast the concrete. You understand? So someone will say, yeah, this is not necessary. It is everybody's opinion. You understand? You can decide not to put pipe there. You can just decide to do screeding and then use the mortar to create some kind of a gutter. You understand? Yes, if I have another second chance, I could do that one in order to reduce the cost from here. In order to buy all these pipes, you can use the mortar to create some kind of a gutter at the rooftop. You understand? Because majority of the rain will be falling on the roof and then falling back to this area, which is the canopy, the platform area. You could have aluminium rain gutters as well, which will be directed through the channel of the pipe. Are you with me? Yes. So there are so many ways you could reduce cost, and those are some of the mistakes that I made that have cost me so much. If I had knew earlier, I wouldn't have purchased the pipe. I could have other means of letting the water out. You understand? So those are lessons learned. Okay, lesson learned. 2,800 and almost 3,000 for the pipes. Understand? So there's a reducer that is taking the water all the way to the ground. So I wouldn't have my pipes hanging on the wall. It wouldn't be ideal on this 21st century to have your pipes dangling, showing, on the wall of your beautiful dream house. When you have pipe everywhere, it's not ideal. All the pipes should be hidden. It should be a pressure pipe. Okay, don't buy the cheap one, because probably the carpenters might try to create a scarf and they will have a nail running into it. Boom, it's gone. So in the future, you live in your house and you see that your wall is getting wet. It means that there's a pipe leakage somewhere, and for you to be able to trace that is somehow difficult, very difficult. So use the right pipe. Tell your carpenters not to be driving nails into your walls. There are pipes everywhere, they could break any of them. So Mr. Frederick Owusu is using the mortar underneath the pipe to give it a slope. Okay, yes, to give it a slope such that when it rains, the water come in here, it goes straight all the way to the ground. Okay, yeah, so I did spend quite some money here. At this point, I was almost spending almost half of my loan. Half of my loan was almost getting finished, but I was hopeful that I could use that for the roofing, the wood trusses, and do so much to even buy some POP plaster boards, home charm, and all of that. Bought my tiles already. So yeah, I was very strategic. You understand? Very strategic. Those were the important things. Those ones that could cost me that much, I needed to make sure that the loan money was able to cover all of that for me, and then later on I could use my small savings to do the rest. You understand? So finally, you can see that all the piping works are done. Okay, all these pipes you see at the front here, this is for the big slab. Okay, so we're going to slope it from the right hand side towards the back on the left hand side. Okay, we're going to slope it. If I'd had an idea earlier on, I could push the pipes, some in the middle, some at the far front, scattered in between on the entire slab, so that any water that drops on it, they could find pipe everywhere. Instead of shifting all the pipe to the back, it means that it's going to cost me more to increase the sloping from the front all the way to the back. Are you getting it? Those are some of the lessons I'm learning through all these processes. Okay, the carpenter that did a fantastic work for me is Joshua Adam. Okay, regardless of what his small boys came to do earlier on, he came back on site, corrected them, and then he himself took the job and then did everything perfectly. So you can see there's a board on the right hand side, on the left hand side. But again, I'm not done yet. I'm going to cover the board on the left hand side. You can see that at the front the iron rod is exposed. We're going to put one there. It's going to serve like a gutter. So there's going to be 2 board on the left and 2 board on the right hand side. Are you with me? These rain gutters, based on the design that I was looking for, it cost me a lot. There are some instances where you wouldn't have the iron bars raising up in this form. They just lie down flat. Okay, but because of the design that I was looking for, I had to pay dearly for all the expenses as been shown. Okay, so congratulations to Joshua Adam for the hard work. Okay, they did all of this and they did it for me for free. All I have to do is keep buying and keep buying and keep buying. I have to buy nails, buy that, buy board, buy plywood. I keep buying, you understand? But one significant thing I did for them was that once they are there, I make sure there's food, there's water for them to eat. You understand? They can't just come and work for me for free just because I have them on my channel and they're working for people. They want to show that appreciation to me, and so I have to put them through a difficult time. No, there was food, there was water, anything that they needed. Sometimes I even give them transportation for just to ease the pressure on them. You understand? So it helped and served that purpose. So Mr. Stephen Opon and his team arrived on the day of casting. Okay, they are also coming to do their portion. Yeah, so everything was ready, and the lift for the concrete mixture, I paid 700. This is the lift type. Okay, yeah, this one they will mix it from the ground and it will lift it up all the way to the top. So I have to pay 700 for that, for the lift type, depending on the capacity as well. You understand? There's some that can cost you around 600 Ghana cedis. Some can cost you about 500, but that is only for the ground level, not the lift type. You understand? Yeah, so everything eventually is ready now. Okay, the carpenters are still on site working. They are not done with the boarding for the external part of it. They are not completed. You can see those all areas are waiting for the carpenters to do the boarding. You understand? So lovely people, yeah, this is how far I'm going with the project. Little mistakes here and there that have cost me a lot of money. I could have done it in a different way that could cost me less. You understand? But nonetheless, we are still learning and we are going on. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe so you could have the opportunity to watch my next episode, which probably will be episode 54, where the casting took place. From me to you, it's shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.